Alright, time to get ready for the video. Gotta talk about Kadri, Ollie. Those gotta go in for sure. I could probably throw in a joke about the green men somewhere. Distraction, big distraction. Dude, take that stupid thing off. What? How'd you know it was me?
You ready? Big news. What? Whoosh. Seriously?
No pigs yet.
What? What was he doing? Wow. Bring him on. Beautiful.
You know what, dude? Fans have got to be so bummed. Just let me do the whole video like this. Go right ahead. Well, thank you. I feel honored. Leafs lose 5-3 to the Vancouver Canucks. You know, it's just as depressing in the suit. Leafs lose 5-3 to the Vancouver Canucks. Here's the thing about that. You lose 4-0 to Tampa. Boo. 4-1 the next night in Florida. Boo. 5-3 in a valiant effort to the Canucks. Now, if the Leafs had only won, like, let's say 2 of 5, that would be acceptable. Fans would say, shucks, gosh darn, well, they sure did try against the Canucks. But a loss in the middle of a slump like this is enough to turn a fan into one of the zombies from 28 Days Later. Running around infected with the rage. One fan bites the other and then he's infected. He's trying to fight it like, no, go Leafs, go, go, fire Wilson. Must resist fire, put Boschman on waivers. No, I mustn't succumb to the something Tyler Seguin. It's 1:15 midnight. My neighbors must love me. And that last little bit makes it sound like I'm making fun of fans. I'm not. Okay, maybe a little bit. Because fans have been saying all sorts of ridiculous stuff lately. Trade him, fire him, call up this guy, sign this guy, how can we blah, blah, blah. And I get it, it's because you're pissed off. And I don't blame you. How old were you the last time the Leafs made the playoffs? For me, I applied, got accepted, went through 4 years of university, and then graduated without seeing a single Leaf playoff game. Like, if you had a baby and it was born the day the Leafs last got eliminated from the playoffs, that kid's in like grade 1 or 2 now. That baby knows how to ride a bike. That baby doesn't even know who Alexander McGillney is. So sorry, to sum that all up, I will never call fans out for being angry. Heaven knows you deserve to be. But when you go saying silly things, I'm gonna make fun of you. Going through the game kind of rapid fire, the Leafs get off to a 2-0 lead. Frederick Schustrom tipping in a Francois Boschman shot, and Phil Kessel finally breaking his scoring slump. 2-0. And then the dives come out. Sorry, I can't call Ehrhoff for the dive. Because, I mean, a dive is just, it's down. He had a nice little hop in there like he was the Easter Bunny, but hey, it worked. And a lot of the Canucks kept doing it throughout the game, Luongo included. And let's be fair, it looked like Kessel had one too. Daniel Sedin and Ryan Kessler scored before the end of the first, and it's 2-2 after 1. Kessler, less than a minute into the second, gets his 9th of the season, and the Canucks go up 3-2. I would love to know, and maybe I'll look it up if I have enough time, what percentage of the goals that the Leafs have given up this season have been in the first or last minute of the period. Luckily, before the second period is over, Mikhail Grabovski snipes one, ties game 3-3. And I mean, this is just an action-packed game, and the Leafs are just keeping up with one of the best teams in the NHL. They're keeping up with them offensively. They're playing a physical, energetic game. Mike Brown gets into a fight with Tanner Glass and says, no more jersey for you, and just tears it off like the Incredible Hulk. This is the kind of inspired effort the Leafs need to play night in and night out, which makes what happened in the third even worse. Mason Raymond comes in, blasts a shot, and here's the thing about J.S. Giguère. He had an awesome game. Don't give me that look. He did. He played very well. That goal sucked. Goes right through Giguère. Ham Hughes scores on the empty net, and the Canucks win 5-3. And like I said earlier, great effort, lots of positives. Who cares? This is getting ridiculous. And now the Leafs have allowed 13 goals in their last 3 games. Dolphin sucks. Armstrong was a terrible signing. Are you still sure about that? You want to phone a friend on this one? Anyway, the big story coming into this game, and I didn't mention him through the whole game recap. Did you see that? Nazem Kadri and Keith Aulie called up to the Leafs. Here's the reason why I didn't talk about him. 1, I've heard Nazem Kadri's name more than since he's been called up. And number 2, yeah, they both played fine. Kadri lost the handle on one chance in front, but he also set up Kuhlman on what was almost a 4-3 goal. And yeah, he got pushed around a little bit. Yeah, he looked sort of uncomfortable, but how good were you on the second day of your job? Keith Aulie didn't play a whole lot. Didn't expect him to play a whole lot. -1? Yeah, so was most of the team. It's the Canucks. You should be lucky it was just that. And let me make this abundantly clear so you don't think I'm going back on what I've said before. I don't think they should have been called up. Either of them. Like Burke said in his press conference, in an ideal world, yeah, you would have probably waited a little while longer, but it's not an ideal world. Perfect example, Kesha just released another album. Let's end the video with a couple positives. 1, the Marlies rule. Even without Kadri or Aulie in the lineup, they won 4-3 over the Binghamton Senators, making their road trip now, get this, 6 wins and 2 losses, both in the shootout. And speaking of the Marlies, I gotta support some homies. Friday, December 3rd is Ryerson night at the Toronto Marlies game. Taking on the Flames affiliate, the Abbotsford Heat. And because it's Ryerson night, you can get tickets for $15. Why are they doing this? Because a bunch of students are doing a huge project that I might be involved in where they cover a live Marlies game. So go to marlies.ca/Ryerson if you're interested in tickets. And you gotta enter the special promo code, It's Ryerson. And you can get a ticket to watch the Marlies for the price of an extra large pizza and a soda pop. Last but not least, I'll put this guy up against against Kesha any day. This video sent to me by, let me see if I butcher their names, the Midget Espoir Lac Saint Louis Royals, based out of Montreal.
We can dance until we die. We'll be young forever. You make me feel like I'm living a teenage dream. The way you turn me on, I can't sleep. Let's run away and don't ever look back. Don't ever look back.
Watch the full video in the link below. That's it for me, guys. I gotta get up bright and early. I'm going to Leafs TV to edit the Leafs Skills Competition, which I'm gonna be uploading to the Leafs website. Add me to leafspace.com. Facebook, search for me, Steve Dangle. Look for me on Twitter, Steve_Dangle. And I'll see you next time when the Leafs do something.